The forest grew.
All the cameras are good. Yay! Okay, welcome back everybody to week or season 2, week number 4, part number 2 of Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We're currently entering, or we've sort of entered into this creepy city as we ran from some weird impending doom feeling that my character was having. I believe Rickman was about to tell me what these strange sounds say.
Rickman?
Or not
What are
Rickman,
you
Cal,
doing here?
sorry. Switch.
Hi, Rickman.
Hi, Rickman.
He just showed up. Poof.
Hi.
It reminds me of Rincewind.
So I see Dermot come talk to me, and then he's telling me to look around. I look around, I see this sign, and I'm looking at it intently, and I tell him, that says, "Welcome to Cornwall, Dermot, the grand city of the Psionic Council." And at that moment, I attempt to see if that brings anything to mind, because the grand city of the Psionic Council sounds pretty known.
I just
I
say,
don't know.
I recognize all the words you said, but it doesn't mean anything to me.
Well,
Orhan? Is that what you said?
The Psionicists, you think back, used to be a fairly powerful group that were widespread throughout the world, and then suddenly one day, one of the most powerful among their breed woke up and decided that it would be better if he didn't exist anymore, and took everyone with him.
I want to say it exactly like that.
So this is a treasure chest?
So
Some of these troves have been found littered throughout the world. Usually people that stay there for too long end up disappearing. But you're not sure what too long is, as the ones that disappeared can't come back and tell about it.
do I know how long people usually tend to hang out here?
No. That's you've only heard about one person going, and he overnighted in one of the places.
So what you're saying is we got at least a day, tops.
In that
Yeah.
particular one.
About a day to get out of here before it swallows us whole and we all die.
Who
Where to
knows if
next?
they're dead?
We are leaving, right?
What? With all this gold and possible treasures?
And death?
Nah.
As I look at Ardo. Well, dead people aren't rich. Well, never mind that. That's a story for another time. But you dead are not rich.
But there might be something useful here.
I bet there are a lot of useful things here. There's also an exit.
It should be mine.
That's pretty useful.
Did I overhear all this description while I was meandering around looking for horse feed and stuff?
Sure.
Is there a general goods vendor shop anywhere?
There are several shops down the road.
But like, I'm looking around and I can read the signs. Do I
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
So how long do you suspect we'll be safe here? I'm sort of confused because I wasn't really paying attention.
About a day.
What happens after a day?
No
Aside
one
from
knows.
whatever we're running from?
You won't have to worry about it.
Anyone who
Oh,
stayed
no.
longer than a day never came back.
Really?
So
I'm
I
gonna
don't know what
I'm gonna
happened
be
to
using
them.
my portal sensing ability to sort of see if I get any kind of bells and whistles going off in this town.
You get a bell. Like a whistle.
Yeah, actually. Is that something that's constantly active, or you have to activate it?
Let me get the deets for you, and we can just continue on with whoever else has to do anything.
Because I had forgotten about that, and if it's constantly active, I should have let you know something ahead of time.
Yeah, I think it might be. Hang on.
Did you say you saw shops?
Yes, he did. And
Yeah,
you did see
Ardo-
the
Yeah, go to Ardo
We
for a
begin
bit.
to scramble in that direction.
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
shops. There's a shop
There's the-
here.
A horseshoe with an anvil in the middle of it.
Okay,
You see
where's
over
the
there.
table?
Kel's walking towards one that's got a backpack for a sign, and you look over and you see one with some scribblings on it and a giant gemstone.
I go in there. Or I get to the door.
You go in the door. You go in. There's a large door, some barred windows, and that's just a small room. There's another room on the other side of that door.
Okay, I tried to open the door.
It's locked.
Okay, I search it for traps.
Okay. One moment. You don't find any traps.
Okay, I unlock the door or attempt to unlock the door.
Get your tools in, and you feel like you almost got it, but it lets loose. I'm assuming you're going to retry.
I'm going to retry. If that's possible.
Oh, you snap one of your tools.
Oh god. No. No. Do I have more tools? Don't
The
I have?
lock appears to be jammed now.
Are the hinges on the inside or the outside of the door?
The hinges appear to be on the inside.
What's the door made of?
It looks like it's made of iron.
Oh fuck.
Did you want to peer through the window?
I break the window.
Oh, it's barred. There's no glass.
Oh.
But when you look through it, you see there is a large iron door propped open in the back. Stacks and stacks of gold and bags, and you see gems pouring out of the bags.
I look. Hey, there's got to be a key just hanging out somewhere. You said there's another room?
Well, that is the room you're looking into now. That you're
Okay.
in one small waiting area. Then there's the two barred windows and that large iron door.
Oh. Damn. Can I try to fish my pick out of the lock?
The pick you were using breaks off in there, further jamming the door.
I try to pick them out with my dagger. Yeah. Yes.
You have wedged them in there permanently.
How long did the detect magic work, by the way, Sragg?
It's 5
I
minutes.
have an open lock spell.
Sorry,
Well, I think we're beyond that.
it's 5 minutes flat.
5 minutes. Should be. Unless you dismiss it early.
Okay,
So,
so it's not like a 5 minutes per level or anything.
I think it's just 5 minutes. Let me see.
Can I have some more of that black powder?
You're out of the black powder, Ardo. All you see in there, though, is that one large iron door with the vault full of all the goodies, the two barred windows, two chairs, and a back door.
Sragg, I sent you the description to the portal domain in Skype.
All right.
It's a granted power.
All right, I'm pulling that up while I look up this. It's a. Oh, so you actually have to do it. Okay.
So, do we hear Ardo like screaming in agony and everything from outside?
Not yet. It's still all in his head at the moment. When you actually actively start looking, you suddenly feel as if this entire city may be a giant portal.
Okay.
It seems to currently be inactive, but
Okay. Okay.
That's the impression that you get.
I'm gonna look around carefully and stuff, and I'm gonna say this is very strange. If that's the inkling I'm getting, Sragg. It's almost as if this city is a big inactive portal. Is the best way I can describe it. Getting all kinds of portal energy, sensations around here. Sort of saying that to Kel.
Okay.
I would have went over to Kel and let him know.
Alrighty.
You
And-
went with me to the goods shop or whatever.
Yeah, if I would
minute
have
per
saw what direction you went in, I would have.
So
Yeah,
it's
it'll
5
be-
minutes for you now.
Okay. So as soon as I hear the words portal, I'm like, what? This is a portal? Oh, God.
I can't describe it, but it's like the whole city is an giant inactive portal of some kind. I've never felt anything like this before.
Okay, so you don't know what activates the port?
No, all I can tell you is it feels like portal energy, like I've felt around other portals before. Only it's everywhere in this city.
Well, I think we need to get out of here, or that thing that happened before is going to happen.
Yeah, I would probably have to agree with you there. We should get what we need and leave as soon as we can.
Okay.
So, are we at the goods vendor? Is there stuff?
Yes, you
Okay.
are. And everything seems to be in place. The chair is back behind the counter. There's a small cash box up on the counter itself that is still left open, actually.
I'll say I'll meet up with you at the exit as soon as possible. I'm going to see if I can find a cart around here to use.
All right. So, is there food here?
Yes. Rations, and it seems to be fresh.
Okay. Anything else catch my eye in there?
Anything that you would expect from a general goods vendor. There isn't anything magical in this one.
Okay. Okay.
There are some particularly nice looking clothes. Stuff that you would expect for a noble to wear in some cases.
There's nice looking. I'm pretty good with my outfit. What kind of outfit we got here?
It's got some. It seems like this particular piece he's got displayed in the back. More of an example, but it would be. There's some done into like the buttons.
Okay.
Really elaborate threads. Looks like gold was used in it. You'd value this piece with. You've seen some people wear something like this before, but this is probably a 150 gold outfit.
Well, that looks nice. Is it in my size?
You think it would be pretty good for you, yeah.
I'm taking it. Looking
Okay.
around, like, okay, no one's here. Wait.
There seems to be 25 gold in the cash box if you're up by the counter that you can see roughly.
Would I take the money? No, I wouldn't. Not yet.
Okay. All right. You went into the general goods vendor with him, you said there.
He went back to
Oh,
find
I went
it.
outside to look for a cart.
that's right. So you probably would have gone. There's a wagon wheels. You can see them outside the area that you're looking for. So you're heading over to this other shop.
Okay.
You see
Yeah, I would
wagon
look
wheels
for the-
hanging out front.
Yeah, I would look for the most sturdy-looking cart if there is any carts and any kind of horse feed and supplies for, like, since it's going to be a week that we have to go.
You actually find one that's more like a traveling show cart. It's got a trailer on it you can actually go inside of. Looks like you would take more than 2 animals to pull it, maybe, but you think maybe Sprinkles and Donkey could handle it. It'd be a little bit more heavy. Well, it'd be quite a bit more heavy than your past cart.
Okay, I don't want to overwork them too much, though. Is there anything at smaller scale than that, or?
There is a cart roughly the size of the one that you lost. It does have it's a covered wagon this time instead of the just open cart that you had.
Okay. Does it seem about the proper weight ratio?
Yeah, you think that Sprinkle could handle it by herself.
Do all the wheels and everything seem to be intact and all that sort of thing?
Yes, it's brand new.
Okay.
There are a couple of wheels that look like they would fit it out front as well.
Okay. I'll grab a couple spares and grab the cart and bring Donkey over and Sprinkles and try and get them set up with the cart.
Okay.
Any kind of rope I can find.
Oh yeah, lots of rope. Right now, what you're taking for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Or any bridles or
Everyone.
whatever I need to get everything.
Okay.
Sorry, can I ask you a question? I was
Sure.
a general goods vendor. They have rope, right?
Yes.
Okay.
50-foot coils.
Yeah, I'd replenish that.
Okay.
Once I get everything set up, if we manage to fast forward that, I'm just gonna bring it to the edge of town with any food or supplies I can find that might go in there.
You're taking food for the animals, you said?
Yeah. I have we had my thing strapped to Donkey. I think
Right.
my little chest food thing. So.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you find you get a couple of barrels of grain for them.
Okay.
You can put that in the cart since you didn't have anything else to stash in, all right?
Yeah.
How many do you want?
Enough for the haul if I can fit that much for our destination.
Oh yeah, easy. Just probably take 2 barrels then. You'd be good.
Yeah. Okay.
You could probably expect to replenish there, or if there's any stops along the way, which there should be.
I don't feel that it would overburden the cart or the animals too much with that much.
No,
Okay.
2 barrels, no,
Okay.
not even close. This is a pretty big wagon.
Okay.
It's bigger than the cart that you had.
Okay.
Everyone can ride in this comfortably.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Dermot. What are you doing?
So everybody kind of just went off in their own directions, doing their own thing.
Yeah, they scattered into the different shops, start looting.
I don't think I need any supplies or anything. Let me double check.
If on my way to the gate after I do get anything I need, if I encounter anybody, I'm gonna let them know that we probably shouldn't stick around here. If you want us to role play any of that, if I come across anybody once I'm done gathering what I'm gathering and bringing the cart to the gate, I'm gonna let people know that we should probably leave.
Okay, we'll do. I will have you encounter anyone that doesn't end up stuck inside of a shop. Okay. You said you didn't think you did anything and you were going to what now? I cut out for a second there too.
That's okay. I'm going to. So I found the blacksmith. You said he had weapons and stuff in that shop.
Weapons and armor.
Do I see a tanner anywhere?
Yes, you do. Further down the street.
I'll head that direction.
All right. Once you get inside that shop, there are some saddles, some coats, various suits of armor, and you notice there's a door in the back that has a lock on it.
Do I notice that these saddles are made for horses? Like they're all the same?
They're various saddles. You see some of them that you couldn't even begin to guess what kind of animal this would fit on.
Do I
Do
see
you suppose you could make it fit
a bear?
an elephant, a bear? Yeah.
So the one that looks like it would fit in the bear, I'm going to grab a hold of that.
Okay.
Take that with me. Do I see any like chainmail or stuff like that? Not chainmail, scale mail or stuff.
There are a couple of plain suits of armor out front that you can tell.
Do any appear to be superior quality to what I have?
Yeah, they appear. Let me check one thing.
And dwarven sized.
Well, he's a medium size technically, so he could wear whichever. Anything that fit a man would basically fit him. That's what I want to look at. No, your particular suit appears to be better than the stuff that he has out front.
Okay. You said there was a locked door, though?
Yes.
Let's see if we can get that open. What's it made of?
It's the door's wood, the lock's just iron.
I will just kick it down.
Okay. You kick down the door. Once you get in the back there are 3 suits of armor up on racks. It's just about the size of a small closet.
Again, are any better or look better than mine?
You notice they all look like they might be better than yours. One of them is fully leather, though. You're not sure how much you care for it. The detail put into it, pretty good, but just judging from what you have. I'm going to say you'd probably care more for the work put into the scale mail that seems to be made of the same metal as yours. Only a lot more attention was paid to detail on this. The scales seem to be etched to make it look like they came straight off of a dragon.
I will throw that over my shoulder and cart out my saddle.
Okay. The last suit that you saw, you got a leather one, you have the scale one, and then one that was made of various animal hides. It looks shoddy.
Does it? Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that one.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'll throw that armor over my shoulder and carry out the big saddle. I'm guessing it's probably a fairly large saddle.
Yeah.
And where's my bear?
The bear is right at the gate. He didn't go in, actually.
I just beckon. Hey, bear, come here.
Bear runs in.
Is he big enough for the saddle yet? Does it look like?
Yeah, he looks like he could wear it, and there's a lot of room for it to be stretched out for him with the straps. You can loosen them on him.
What does he think? Like, I show it to him, like sort of like you do, introduce an animal to a new object, and
Bear comes up and looks at it and sniffs it and doesn't seem to think too much of it. Yeah, you can't really get a read on him for it. He's not impressed. He can't eat it.
He's like, what do you want me to do with that?
I'll gently pat him and then do an animal or attempt to saddle him with it.
All right. You start trying to saddle him with it. He goes along with it calmly, even when you're trying to jump to put the saddle over the top of him. He leans down.
Nice. Okay. So I get it on him. Fasten it up, and can I? I'll attempt to. Like I'm like trying to like calm him because I realize this is the first time he's ever had probably a saddle.
Right.
And attempt to get on the saddle.
Okay. He lets you get up there without any issue. He seems a little bit uncomfortable with you up there at first, but takes to it pretty quick.
Okay, so now I'm sitting up here, and now I got to figure out how to actually get him to go where I want him to go.
Right.
What does a bear saddle look like? So he doesn't have a bit, or he doesn't have a bridle. So, I'll just grab the kind of scruffs of fur on his shoulders.
Okay.
Like, not painful, but see if I can communicate direction with him that way.
All right. So you just grab them, and then what do you do?
Kind of pull them, like almost like grabbing the tufts of fur, like on his shoulders and kind of just, you know how the skin on the back of an animal is like really loose,
Yeah.
and just kind of see if I can direct him by pulling it in one direction or the other.
All right. So which way you try to turn here? What are you doing exactly?
The cart. Do I see the cart?
Yeah.
I'll try to get towards. See if I can get him to go towards the cart.
All right. So you look over at the cart. He starts to turn towards the cart. You pull on his hair. He turns around and looks at you.
Do I see any of this going on? Like him trying to ride the bear?
Pull, like I kind of like. No, I need my dog.
Just tug.
Yeah, like got like almost like because it slides around. So
Yeah.
see if he like communicate like direction that way. Like, did he turn?
Okay.
Sorry, did it work?
Oh, he turned and then you pulled and he turned around and looked at you.
Wait, like he turned before I even did anything?
Yeah, you saw the cart and said, "Let's see if I can go that way." He started going that way, and you tugged on his skin.
Well, I wouldn't have pulled if he's kind of just reading my thoughts.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll just kind of think, see if he can run and see what happens.
He seems to obey.
Sweet. So I ride up beside the cart, like pleased as a pig in mud.
Okay. So you see, Andara, you see the bear come riding up towards the cart, and we're going to get to that in 1 second. Vakut.
I think I'm gonna wander off towards the direction where they were first going, which I'm gonna stop in front of the blacksmith. I'm gonna look at the sign real quick.
Mm-hmm. It's just says town smithy.
Oh.
That works. And I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna start looking around for any kind of armor plating to replace the plating in my armor.
Cornwall smithy. That's what it is. Thank you. Oh, you get in. You see there's several suits of armor in here. All of them seem to be in pretty good shape.
Do they look like I can take the pieces off of it to put it on mine?
There's one of them that looks fine enough to replace yours entirely.
Am I able to turn around and actually am I going to be able to pick it apart to put it on mine for the armory, the actual metal armor on it?
Well, considering yeah, you probably could. You're wanting to make it into more of a Lemire scale out of this?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be it would be a feat, but you could probably do it.
Do I know how much it probably is? Or can
How
I
much?
tell how much the armor is?
Value?
Yes.
Let's see an appraise here. 1 second. You don't know if it's magic or anything. We gotta. Oh, you're guessing that this particular piece is probably about 500.
500 gold or 500 silver,
Gold.
copper? I'm going to put it on over my shoulder. What else do I see in here? Anything else
all
that's going
manner
to
of
catch my
weaponry.
eye? Anything going to catch my eye?
Nothing's going to catch your eye. It all seems pretty basic.
Anything in there that looks like a pole arm of any sort?
Oh, yeah, there's several, but they're definitely of normal quality. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Nothing. This guy wasn't very good. Not the quality of smith that you'd expect.
So, I look around. Do I see any kind of like gold box or anything?
You see a pouch of gold sitting up on the counter.
Nothing for where he would normally keep his money in terms of people paying for something?
None that you have seen so far. You're going to. There's the back room. You haven't gone in there.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the coin pouch. I'm gonna actually take out 50 gold and put it on the counter and leave, thinking I'm paid for the armor.
But you already guessed that this armor is valued around 500.
Would I have relocated that to my experience of knowledge from where I'm at, where I've came from to here, in terms of it would have been 500 gold or no?
No, that's what you figured. You said the value is about this much.
So if he's a shoddy smith, how did he get 500 gold? I put 500 gold on the counter and I'll walk out.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm gonna keep heading down the shops. What else do I see for shops heading that direction?
You saw there's a general merchant. There seems to be a wagon right. The smithy that you've left. There's a tanner's shop. There seems to be a shop that's got a large gemstone up on the sign, and one that's got books and a wand laying across them.
Well, first, I'm going to head to the tannery and see if I can find any kind of leather armor to replace the leather armoring in the armor. So when I walk into there, what do you said there was armor pieces outside of it?
Yeah, there's lots of pieces that when you get up to it, you see that there's leather lining the walls, and then the back of the door there's a door in the back that's been broken open. You see the dwarf ride past you on a bear. Vakut.
I just shake my head.
You see Kel as you go by, just, hey, Vakut.
Hey, Kel. And I head into the tannery.
There's rations over there.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Is there any music shops?
No, the only thing I saw was I'm guessing it's a magic shop or some sort of library that has books and wands, and I point off towards the reference of it.
I'll head that way.
Okay. All right.
So I head into the tannery. What do I? You said I saw different kinds of skins. Was there anything of skins that was high quality or no?
You notice in the back of it, there's a door that's been broken open with one dummy of armor standing there. He's empty, and then there's two others. One of a leather set and a hide set.
I look at both of them. What do I tell on both of them?
The leather set looks like it's very fine quality. The hide set actually seems rather shoddy.
The leather one, I'd start taking a closer look at that. And do I see that it will does it look like it may be a good fit for replacing the leather in my armor?
It almost looks like a crime to tear a piece of armor like this apart, but you think you could use it and such, yes.
How much do I think it's worth?
Oh, at least 20 gold.
I'll take it. I'll throw it over the other one, and I'll toss the 20 gold and just walk out.
As soon as he's putting the gold down, is it vanishing?
No.
Okay, I was just curious.
All right, so you've got a suit of leather and a suit of plate, or, well, scale.
Scale?
No, not scale. The other one. Split mail. Thank you.
What kind of quality was the split mail again, real quick? Superior?
Yeah, it was the best in the shop.
So masterwork.
You guess.
You don't know.
I can guess at how much it was. Okay.
Yeah.
I can guess at how much it was. Okay.
Yeah.
And one leather set. I'm going to head.
One
Back
very
up.
nice looking leather set that for some reason isn't worth very much.
Yes. I'm gonna walk back by. I'm gonna poke my head in real quick in the what I'm assuming is the bank.
Oh, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. All right. We have you. We've gone full circle here. Ardo.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
Well, I'm trying to open this damn door, and
And
my thinking is maybe if I get some blacksmithing tools, I could possibly wedge this door open or something.
okay.
So I remember seeing that blacksmithing shop, and I head over there.
All right. So you just come. You run, or you just stroll, or
Run
you run.
over there.
You just see okay. So Vakut coming down the street, Kel walking up the street, and Darren, the bear, riding Dermot on the other side of the street. To see a streak that slightly resembles a halfling shoot out of one door for the blacksmithing shop. What were you looking for in this blacksmithing shop?
I don't know, some type of tools, hammers, something to chisel this lock open, and whatever I can find.
You find chisels and a hammer. Yes.
Okay, what else do I see in the shop? Do I see anything? Notice anything?
Weapons. There's lots of weapons.
Weapons.
Mhm.
I mean,
armor.
I walk in the door, and
Okay.
what do I see?
You come in the door. You see the anvil over there with the hammer beside it, a piece of scorched metal floor on the other side of the anvil. You
Right.
see various swords, daggers, axes all lining the walls, dummies with armor on them, a door in the back of the shop that's closed currently, and then there's a pouch of money with some extra gold laying on the counter.
Pouch of money?
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. Get up.
All right. There's he took the 5. There's
How much
a
money
lot
was
of-
there? A lot of money.
Yeah, there was 500 gold sitting in a pouch with that used to have about 1,000 gold in it
Oh,
originally.
wow. Wow. Yeah, I helped myself. But, onward to the blacksmithing tools. What exact tools are there?
There's several different chisels here, some tongs, hammers.
I'll need tongs. I'll take the chisels and the hammer. I could possibly use those. Anything else? Like, you see any black powder, or do I see anything like that?
No, you don't see any black powder in here.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, I cut my losses and I go back to the gym shop.
Your losses.
If I had some black powder, that'd be great. But it wasn't done there.
Oh man.
Anywho, I
Cut
looked to
your
see if I could pry this open with these chisels somehow.
Well, you check, you look around. You see the iron bars. They look like they're pretty good into the wall. The wall's stone.
I mean, there's got to be screws or nails, something holding that together.
There's the iron door that's right in there, and it's definitely fitted in the stone on the other side. They were taking some severe security measures with this. The door on the back seems to be in the same shape. It's got the hinges are on the inside, and it's iron sticking out of stone. And the vault is an iron door as well, into an iron vault. You think
A doorknob or nothing to?
No, it seems that maybe when you unlocked it, that the knob might have come out of the door. Maybe it just opened with the key.
When
You're
I
not sure,
unlocked it?
but you've definitely damaged it beyond repair. You might be able to chisel your way through the door after some time.
Oh, I look around in that second room. Are there any windows? Do I see any
All you
chimney
can
place, a fireplace, anything like that?
All you notice is the vault and the back door. That's really it.
There's no doors other than the front door.
Except for the back door. That's it.
Well, let me go around to the back and see if I see anything.
Okay.
Do I see anything? The
You
back.
come around to the back,
shop.
and there is a large iron door in the back.
Okay.
It's rather ominous looking.
Has it got a lock?
It's got a lock. It's got a handle. You notice these etchings all along it of some kind of runic writing.
Who cares? I tried to unlock that door.
Oh, okay. You just dive right into it, and I go to unlock that door.
Yeah.
It unlocks.
Yes.
Yes?
I opened the door.
Boom!
Oh my god.
I reflexly.
Oh, no. Hold yourself right there.
I can't be caught flat-footed.
Oh, no, you were caught flat-faced.
So can we cut back to us for a second as we see
Yes.
a massive explosion?
Yes, we will. All right. Kel's walking towards the magic shop. You got to the door. You were heading in. Vakut's heading back. From what I understand, you're heading back to the carts, right?
I was gonna poke my head in on the bank.
What
round?
So Vakut goes and pokes his head into the bank.
No.
You see Dermot and Andara back. And then you just see an explosion.
And we're going to pause right there and go to break. And we will be back in a minute on Twitch. Stay tuned tomorrow on YouTube. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us whether or not you think Ardo survives or should survive. Either one. And we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for watching.